A Curious Case of Natalia Grace, Season 3, Episode 2 recap. Nicole DePaul and her daughter, they get her in the van and they start driving off and they go back to New York. There's a very heated exchange between Natalia Grace, her adopted mother Cynthia, and the DePaul mother Nicole. Natalia, as soon as they get her in the car, she's kind of confused, but she's texting her adoptive mother, Cynthia, and is like, I love you. I had to leave. I'm sorry. So Natalia is texting her, and like the first thing that Cynthia says is, do I still get your Social Security payments? Since Natalia is a little person and she's on disability, she gets money from Social Security. They say around $800 a month. And since she started living with the Mans like 11 years ago, she's been giving them the money. They show a clip of when she was like 9 or 10 years old and she'd been first adopted by the Mans family. And she's saying how my money goes towards rent, it goes towards utilities, it goes towards the church, etc. But like that's the first thing that Cynthia thought of. Like, my daughter's gone. Do I still get your money? So Nicole DePaul is now realizing like just how brainwashed Natalia is. They have a great little road trip. They get back to their house. Everything seems to be going good. And then the rest of the episode is basically like exposing the Mans family. There's this guy, and he used to pay Cynthia Mans to watch his son get a daycare, I think for about 3 years. And eventually he pulled his son out of that situation because Cynthia wouldn't let his son go to the bathroom when he asked. She would slap him in the face. She would beat him, basically. Also says in an interview, the little boy, that Cynthia slapped everybody else, beat everybody else, that it was a very toxic and very violent situation. They also interview this woman and her ex-husband, and they lived with the Mans family for a while. And actually, the mother ended up turning over her children to Cynthia. So Cynthia and Antoine have been raising the children ever since. And she's saying, oh, they're great. They're the best. I love them. She's my best friend. But in a phone call before the interview, she was saying how the kids are abused, the kids are beat, etc. And it's theorized that she is saying positive things because her children are in their control and she doesn't want there to be more repercussions for her children. I asked Natalia if anybody in the family was ever abused, and she said she's not going to talk about it. And then the DePaul couple is shown these videos of the man whose child was under the care of the Mans, and also the ex-couple whose children are now adopted by them. And they're realizing that maybe they're a little in over their head and they're not exactly sure what to do. Natalia seems to kind of like flip into this other personality in a couple of the clips, especially the interviews, and I will show you right now.
You seem so at peace, saying wonderful things about your family, but it's not that long ago that they thought you was the enemy. Why did your parents say things like, you're the enemy? If I comment on this, it's going to start something.
So yeah, that's basically part 2, and I will go and watch part 3 now.